I still remember the exact moment the glass slipped from my hand and shattered on the floor, because the words that came right before it changed everything I thought I knew about my family. It was supposed to be a simple toast, warm, cheerful, harmless. But instead, it exposed a truth that someone had tried to bury for years. Before I begin, make sure you like, subscribe and hit the bell icon ताकि आपको मेरी हर नई सस्पेंस स्टोरी सबसे पहले मिले. My name is Evelyn Hart and this story took place last winter जब हमारी फैमिली ने एक ग्रैंड डिनर अरेंज किया था. हम सब एक ही शहर में रहते हैं but rarely together. Everyone is always busy, distracted, scattered. That night, the dining hall was glowing with warm lights and every corner smelt of freshly baked bread and cinnamon candles. It felt like something out of a picture-perfect postcard, at least until the toast happened. The host was my uncle, Richard. He loves attention, expensive suits और unnecessarily long speeches. मुझे लगा होगा कि वो कोई मोटिवेशनल सा टोस्ट देगा जैसा वो हमेशा देता है. बट उस रात he was oddly nervous. मेरी कज़न क्लारा मेरे पास बैठी थी, quietly stirring her drink. She whispered, Evelyn, something feels off tonight. और उस वक्त मुझे भी लगा था कि रूम में कुछ अजीब सा टेंशन था, like a storm waiting behind a closed window. डिनर चल रहा था, conversations were soft and polite, until Uncle Richard suddenly stood up, raised his glass and cleared his throat. Tonight, he said, I want to celebrate truth. Truth? ये वर्ड ही इतना हेवी लगा कि टेबल पे हर कॉन्वर्सेशन फ्रीज हो गई. He continued, and I believe it's time everyone knows what really happened 20 years ago. I felt Clara stiffen beside me. My heart started pounding. 20 years ago was the year my father passed away. But before I could process, Richard looked directly at me. Evelyn, this concerns you the most. My fork slipped from my hand. मैंने आंखों में आंखें डालने की हिम्मत ही नहीं की. Then he said the sentence that shattered our entire family. Your father didn't leave us voluntarily. Someone here convinced him to. The room went silent. My breath caught in my throat. My father had always been described as a man who simply walked away. A mysterious disappearance. A story wrapped in awkward pauses. And growing up, every time I asked questions, I was told, it's complicated, Evelyn. But now, it didn't seem complicated at all. It seemed intentional. Clara squeezed my hand, whispering, Evelyn, listen. Uncle Richard placed his glass down and pointed toward the other end of the table, toward Aunt Margaret, my father's own sister. She told him, Richard said, voice steady but cold. She told him that if he stayed, his past would ruin this family. She convinced him leaving was the only way to protect us. My heart shattered. Aunt Margaret's eyes widened, her face pale. She whispered, That's not true. I only did what I thought was best. Best? My entire life was built on confusion and unanswered questions because she chose to hide the truth. Something inside me snapped. I stood up. Aunt Margaret, you let me grow up thinking my father abandoned me. You let me believe I wasn't worth staying for. Tears welled up, but I refused to blink. She looked down, silent. No excuses, no apology. That's when I knew I wasn't going to let this go. As the dinner awkwardly continued, I quietly excused myself and stepped out into the hallway. I needed answers, and I needed something else. Closure. Clara followed me. Evelyn, what are you going to do? I took a deep breath. I'm going to uncover everything she hid. And then, I'm going to make sure no one ever lies to me again. The next morning, I began my mission. I visited old family contacts, checked storage boxes, and even traced the old address my father once lived in. Slowly, pieces of the puzzle started coming together. Letters, old photographs, and most importantly, a recording. In the recording, my father's voice cracked as he spoke. I'm leaving because I was told I'm a danger to my daughter. If this is the only way she stays safe, then I'll disappear. My hands shook listening to it. Someone made him believe he wasn't fit to be a father. Who? The evidence pointed to one person, Aunt Margaret. She had lied to protect her own status in the family, terrified that my father's complicated past, old mistakes, debts, failures, would reflect badly on her. But instead of helping him grow, she pushed him away. And she let me grow up without a father. This wasn't going to end quietly. So I waited until the next family gathering, another dinner, but this time, I was the one raising a glass. I stood up and said, I have a toast too. A toast to truth, the real truth. Everyone looked up. Then calmly, I played the recording. Silence. Gasps. Shock. Aunt Margaret froze, her face drained of color. She whispered my name, but I didn't let her speak. You took my father from me. And now everyone here knows exactly what you did. She tried to defend herself, but the room had already turned against her. The same people she had tried so hard to impress now saw her clearly. And that was my quiet revenge. Not anger, not shouting, just truth, spoken out loud. For the first time in years, I felt free. And as I left the room that night, Clara hugged me tightly. You did it, Evelyn. You finally did it. Maybe I couldn't rewrite the past, but I could reclaim the truth. And that was enough.